Namaste guys, Ashish here for Namaste Tech, and we have today in focus Bingo 50. It's a brand new phone that was launched only a week or back and we are going to do our first impression followed by the review next week. So I've used this phone only for 2 days and I'm getting you the first impression instead of unboxing. So what do I think about this phone? Now the first thing I want to show you is the build quality of this phone is pretty awesome. It gives you the kind of texture here on the rear which actually makes it look premium. Now all around is all plastic built, but it actually delivers some metal feel. In fact, around camera it also looks metal, followed by the speaker here which also has a metallic feel. So overall the build quality of the phone has been done really well. At a price of 7499, it looks good. Now let's talk about the software on board Bingo 50. So you have got Android 6.0, so you get all those latest features and everything. At least it's good that they're not launching with an older version. But I didn't like it was this UI. It's pretty immature. Reason being, it looks more of kiddish, so probably it might attract consumers who look kind of funky icon. They might like it, but otherwise the UI will need a little amount of work to make it look mature for at least attracting that kind of consumers. Now let's talk about the hardware specs of the phone. So you get a 720p display. The touch is nice. I didn't find any complaints when swiping across or something on this line. Touch experience was really nice because I've seen in some of the phones that touch is really bad, but this is good here. Second, you have a 720p display, and in the front you have a 8 megapixel front camera, so selfie shooting is going to be pretty awesome on this. I haven't tested the camera again, I'm testing it, so this is only my first impressions. Now in the rear, let's have a look. You get a 8 megapixel camera again, you get a LED flash, and then you have the speakers here. And it's all metal body, looking metal body. It's not actually metal, but looks good. You have the power button here, then you have the volume knockers, then the micro USB port, and the usual audio jack option is also available here. Now you can actually take off this case here, so we are going to do that. So look for this little notch here and just take it out. It's little hard and does a lot crack up. So no user replaceable battery. I know some of you prefer it, but it's not here. But you get two SIM slots. So you have SIM 1 and SIM 2. You have SIM 1 and SIM 2, and then you have a micro SD card. Now the inbuilt storage of the phone is 16 GB, so that should be good enough to start with you. Now talking about the hardware specs, you have 1.3 GHz quad-core processor, but it's a MediaTek processor. Then you get 3 GB of RAM in it, 16 GB internal storage. I've already told you the battery is 2500 mAh. This is more or less the specs about it. And let's put the case back here. Now one thing I didn't really like it in my 2 days of first impression was the speaker. Speaker quality is poor. It's audible, but it's poor. I expected a louder speaker, but when used on earphones, it was all right. Now one thing I didn't like about the phone was there's too much of bezel space. It's a 5-inch phone, I know that, but that's too much of bezel space. But there's a slight advantage of this. The phone looks bigger. There are a lot of people who actually look for bigger phone because it looks good when you hold it in your hand. So from that perspective, it's good, but there are a lot of bezel space. Now I'm going to give you a quick look of the settings part here. So that settings all categorized really nice, and you can see the scrolling is pretty fast. And then you have storage and USB, so you can see 2.55 GB is used, 11 GB is almost there, gives you approximately 14.5 GB. And then you have motion, default app configuration, screen lock, and about the phone that you can see you have got Android 6.0 Marshmallow. So yep, pretty good I would say. Now to sum up my first impression, I like the build quality of the phone. It's good for the price. The speakers are a little on the lower side. The UI needs to improve, and that's about it. So if you are looking for a phone at 74,999, this could be a compelling phone. We'll have to wait till the review though for my final verdict. So guys, thanks for watching. Do let me know if you have question on InFocus B50. We'll have you answer that in our final review.